I was half drunk when I said it. Man, if you don't want her, maybe I'll marry her instead. Everyone laughed. Eli laughed too. But Sophie, she just looked at me. And that look? It stuck with me. I didn't know it yet, but in that moment, everything began to change. 3 years later, I stood in a small white chapel, heart hammering against my ribs like it was trying to warn me, and there she was. Sophie. Dressed in white. Radiant. Breathless. And mine. But I couldn't stop thinking about who was sitting in the front row. Eli. My best friend. The one I betrayed. He was smiling. But not at me. At her. And this right here, this moment, this impossible, beautiful disaster of a love story, is why only Revenge Exposed now would dare to bring this truth forward. Because no matter how it started, what happened next changed everything. Eli and I? We were inseparable since 3rd grade. Same bike routes, same fights, same punishments at school. We were like blood, just without the shared DNA. And when he met Sophie, it was like something in him settled. He brought her around during our senior year of college. I remember the exact moment she walked into our apartment. He was holding her hand like she was something fragile. Something precious. She wore this oversized navy coat, her hair damp from the rain, and she laughed, this low, gentle laugh that made you stop whatever you were doing just to hear it again. From the start, I knew she wasn't just another girlfriend. She was different. And she made him different too. Softer. Calmer. A little less reckless. He started skipping parties. Studying harder. Talking about long-term plans. She's the one, he told me once, while we sat on the fire escape drinking warm beers. I don't even know how I got so lucky. I smiled. Nodded. Meant it. But deep inside, I felt something twist. I told myself it was envy. Envy of him having something I didn't. Not her, just love. That kind of love. But as the months went by, I realized it wasn't just that. It was her. There was a night. Late summer. She and I ended up alone on the balcony while Eli ran out to get snacks. She leaned on the railing beside me, sipping wine. You two have been friends forever, huh? She asked. Yeah, I said. Since before we knew how to lie. She laughed softly. That's rare. Real loyalty. I looked at her. The moonlight hit her face just right, casting delicate shadows along her jaw. Her eyes met mine. And for a moment, a terrifying, beautiful moment. We didn't say a word. I looked away. Because that was the first night I knew I was in trouble. I never acted on it. Never crossed a line. Never even let myself fantasize. But I felt it. And it scared the hell out of me. Years passed. They moved in together. We all hung out as a trio sometimes, barbecues, holidays, movie nights. She and I developed a rhythm, a kind of friendship that danced on the edge of something neither of us spoke about. Until they broke up. It wasn't messy. No screaming. No cheating. Just distance. He told me at 2 a.m. over whiskey. She said we're not growing anymore. That we're just stuck. I wanted to say, maybe you were never what she needed. But I didn't. I hugged him. Said the right things. Then, 4 weeks. I avoided Sophie. Because now? There was nothing in the way. And I didn't trust myself. It was almost 4 months before we ran into each other. Random grocery store, Sunday evening. I was pushing a cart full of frozen pizza. She was in yoga pants, looking beautiful in that careless way she always did. She smiled. Well, if it isn't the loyal best friend. We laughed. Talk. Caught up. She mentioned how weird it felt not seeing me. How empty her weekends were. Before I knew it, we were getting coffee. Then dinner. Then, just sitting in her car for hours, talking about everything and nothing. I kept telling myself, this isn't a betrayal. They're over. It's not wrong. But guilt doesn't care about technicalities. One night, I kissed her. It wasn't planned. It wasn't polite. It was aching, breathless, desperate. And she kissed me back. Afterward, she just looked at me and whispered, "Tell me this is okay." I couldn't. But I stayed. And we kept going. Late nights. Secret smiles. An invisible world we built just for us. Until Eli found out. I don't know who told him. Maybe someone saw us. Maybe he just knew. But he called. "Are you with her?" I didn't answer. Silence. Then he said, "You were always the one she laughed hardest with." I should have seen it coming. Click. I stared at that phone screen for a long, long time. Sophie cried when I told her. "He hates me," she said. "He's never going to forgive us." I held her. "Maybe not. But I'm not letting you go." She squeezed my hand like she was drowning. The months that followed were brutal. Guilt. Judgment. Friends who picked sides. Holidays where people avoided us. But also, love. The kind of love that felt like waking up from a long sleep. Like seeing color again after years of gray. Then came the hospital. She collapsed one morning making breakfast. Tests. Scans. Words like autoimmune and chronic. I stayed by her side every second. And when she was at her worst, pale, exhausted, unsure, she whispered, "You don't have to stay. This isn't what you signed up for." I kissed her forehead. "I signed up for you. Everything else is just part of the deal." We got through it. Slowly. Together. And when she got better, we decided, no more hiding. No more guilt. We sent invites. We wrote vows. And I joked again, this time meaning every word, told you I'd marry her. I didn't expect Eli to show. But he did. And when our eyes met, there was no rage. No hatred. Just acceptance. After the ceremony, he came up to us. He hugged her first. Then me. "You did what I couldn't," he said. "You made her feel seen." And just like that, the past was behind us. So yeah. I joked about marrying my best friend's ex. And now, she's the reason I believe that some mistakes aren't mistakes at all. They're just love arriving late, and louder than expected. Only on Karma Revenge could a story this raw, this messy, this real be told the way it deserves. And if you're still here listening, maybe you know exactly what I mean.